Good afternoon, dear judges. My name is Otepkali Makhambet and I want to present to your attention my project, an environmental friendly car, Jorga. This project concerns two problems of our country. The first problem is uncompetitiveness of the automotive industry in Kazakhstan, while the second problem is the release of toxic gas from machines. Talking about the first problem, only the 30% of the automotive industry of Kazakhstan is localized. This means that another 70% is located in other countries. Moreover, there is zero domestic brand that is produced in Kazakhstan. This means that there is no any domestic car brand that is fully developed in Kazakhstan. Moreover, the share of the automotive industry in the GDP is only the 1.5%. This is a very low indicator, and this shows that the level of the development of the automotive industry is very low. Talking about the second problem is the problem of the ecology. According to the statistics, the 300 billion tons of carbon dioxide is released annually, and the 80% of them are car exhausts. Moreover, the average annual concentration of harmful substances in the biggest megapolis of Kazakhstan is 2.7 to 8.9 times higher, and the average daily concentration is up to 42 times higher than the norms established by World Health Organization. In addition, the concentration of harmful substances in the air of Almaty above the norm in the 87% of the days of the year. This means that in the more than 300 days of the year, the air of Almaty is polluted. Talking about the relevance of this problem, our country is on the 20th place in terms of emissions of toxic gas, and in the 10th place in terms of gas emissions per capita. Moreover, as I mentioned, there is no car brand which is fully developed and constructed in Kazakhstan, and the machine building industry accounts for only 1.5% of the economy. The purpose of my project is to design a model of environmentally friendly electric transport that develops the country's automotive industry and participates in solving the problem of toxic gas emissions to the environment. This is the research text of my project. As a solution to this problem, I present my environmental friendly car, Jorga. Jorga is an environmental friendly domestic car that is powered by alternative energy sources and doesn't emit any waste into the environment. My project has not one but as many as 7 functions. They are solar battery, automatic press, electric motor, temperature sensor, a gas leak sensor, open flame sensor, and the distance sensor. The work principle of the machine is shown in the figure in this slide. The main function of my machine is that it has an automatic press. It needs when the car gets stuck or the wheels are deflated or the driver faces another road accident, and instead of using the manual tools, it's preferred to use this automatic press that can solve the problem effectively. The another function is the electric motor of my machine that is powered by solar energy, and or if it isn't enough, it can be powered by directly the electricity. And this is the speed controller of my project, and I can activate it by pushing this button. This is the speed controller. And this machine can move forward or backward as well. The another function is the temperature sensor. The red value is the temperature outside of the machine, and the blue display is the temperature inside of the machine. And this thermometer measures the temperature outside, and inside of the machine there is a thermometer that measures the temperature inside. And the another functions are made by Arduino sensors. For example, this is the ultrasonic distance sensor. It needs when the driver is distracted and some object is getting closer to the machine, and when some object is getting closer to the machine, it makes a noise to warn the driver and to avoid the road accidents. Another function is the gas leak sensor. It needs when the a gas leak have occurred, and it needs to detect the gas leak so that people can avoid the intoxication with gas. Another function is the fire open flame sensor. It can detect the open flame inside of the engine of machine, and it warns the driver to start the evacuation earlier, so it can save the passengers' lives. To continue my speech, this is the pictures of my functions of car, and talking about the competitor analysis. The main two competitors of my project is other electric cars and the cars running on natural gas. I chose cars running on natural gas as my competitors because in comparison to the cars running on the oil, they produce much less carbon dioxide, so in some way they can be considered as environmentally friendly. So the main advantage of my project is that it is financially affordable, it doesn't produce any waste, it uses renewable source of energy, it has automatic press and the other functions, the high degree of the safety is guaranteed, and the main advantage is that my project is a domestic product. Talking about the SWOT analysis of my project, the main strength of my project is that it is environmentally friendly, it has a high degree of safety, it is a domestic product, and it has reduced cost due to the fact that it uses solar energy, so that it needs much less cost to the fuel. The weakness of my project is that it depends on the weather. It means that when the weather is unstable, it cannot be charged by the solar energy. Moreover, the motor is much weak than the regular motors, and the battery power isn't enough for a long time. The main opportunity of my project is that it develops the domestic auto industry. Since my project is the first domestic car brand in the history of Kazakhstan, it can raise the domestic automotive industry to the new level. Moreover, it reduces the concentration of the greenhouse gas in the air, and it decreases the number of road accidents. The main strength of my project is the competition with traditional cars. To conclude, during this work of this project, we achieved this goals. We have explored the Kazakh auto industry, we investigate the negative effects of cars to the environment, we have provided the solution of the problem, and we analyzed the competitors, and by the advantages and disadvantages, we have created a new product that doesn't lose to them, and we have made an initial prototype of the product. This is the reference list of my project. Thank you for your attention.